What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. I am back, and as promised, I have I Got a Family. We're gonna react to the full tape. I'm gonna go track by track on YouTube. I don't know if you guys can see the 2 million tabs up top, Tab King. I have all the tabs already set up, so I went ahead and looked those up ahead of time. What I did not do, though, that's probably like a miss on my part. I probably could have been better prepared. What I did not do is I did not look up the lyrics ahead of time to have them ready. So we'll have a slight gap from song to song just so I can pull up the lyrics and make sure I have them. I could do it now, but I have a small window right now. My son's taking a nap, so and I had a short day at work. So my parents were here for the last 2 weeks, just giving you guys a quick update for those of you who didn't know. The reason I haven't been posting for the last couple of weeks, my parents were here. They were here for 2 weeks. And the next time we're going to see each other is probably like 6 to 7 months from now. So I wanted to make sure I prioritized my time with them and then get back to the channel now. So they're gone. They left yesterday. I'm here. I don't want to prolong the intro too much. We're already almost at 90 seconds. So I think we should just go ahead and get into this. Let's do it. Right here. Pop out. Here we go.
All right, before we begin, baby, you know the rules. No phones. Don't talk about shit we do in the bedroom. Cause you know I got a family. Matter of fact, just eat this dick. Call me Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dramatic niggas.
YoungBoy. Get ready.
Jay-Z.
Listen, that's a crazy intro. Like, that's intro to the intro of the whole tape. DJ Drama. All right.
We here, bro. Yeah. Fall. Hold on a second. Lost friends. From a cage to the stage, and my name is screaming loud. From no sleep to no eat, say I gotta make it out. You love me, then don't leave, cause I need my family now. Got a text and it ain't low. Bitch, I grew up jacking on side that stove. I been winning tatted out my bros. I been lost my patience for a hoe. Pop out.
Okay, crazy start so far. I'm not really sure what the direction of this whole tape is going to be. To be honest, I'm just taking this quick second here because this is a short song. I was a little confused going into this because I saw both types of messages. I saw some people saying, Z, you're going to love this tape. It's exactly the type of music you'd want to listen to. And then I saw other people commenting saying, don't waste your time. Like, this is not the type of music from YoungBoy that you like. Do AI YoungBoy instead. AI YoungBoy 2. So many people want me to do that. I'm definitely doing that next. So I'm not sure where we're going with this. I do want to say in terms of like opening lines here, from a cage to the stage and my name they screaming loud, from no sleep to no eating, say I gotta make it out. Fire line to start. And then even just the context here of saying I grew up jacking outside of that store. Really putting kind of like an image and like story and environment together here. I like the start of this so far.
I've been winning tatted out my bros. I've been lost my patience for a hoe. Pop out. All these bitches bad with me, and they all tens. And they had their way if they want, they fuck you together. And they know how I do it, I ain't tell them to be careful, they know. Switch on back, bro, Glock my nigga. We don't fuck with cops. He got drop, pick up your nigga. What we tell her ops. We with a blast, they know we let our shots act like they not, but I know that they hurt. Yeah, bitch, no, I ain't perfect. Bitch, every day and spend my everyday time working. I got Cartiers on, yeah, my Steve Earth. She know I ain't perfect, she just love the way I work it, and I love her ass. Yeah,
you know, sometimes he just does these lines, which I just find like really funny because it's like, it's almost like too honest. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost too honest to say, you know, she knows I ain't perfect. Hold on. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, she knows I ain't perfect. She just loved the way I work it, and I love her ass. It's like, it's almost too honest.
I ain't perfect, she just love the way I work it, and I love her ass. Yeah, can't date it. Heard how he tried to swerve it, but I'm more swifter than that thing. He crashed. I am not worried, not nervous. These are no stuff, crazy. I step with them and they both fall. From up cage to the stage, and my name is screaming loud. From no sleep to no eat, say I gotta make it out. You love me, then don't leave, cause I need my family now. Gotta taste him, it ain't low. Bitch, I grew up jacking on side that stove. I been winning tatted out my bros. I been lost my patience for a hope.
Alright, listen up. I need everybody to take their cell phones down and put your light on. Light this bitch up. I wanna welcome you out to history in the making. Oh yeah. Y'all niggas didn't see this coming. Robbie, DJ Drama. Come on, man. You know I got a family.
All right, strong intro. That was a great video, by the way. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if it's still available on my channel. I think it is, because I feel like at one point it got blocked, maybe, and then it got unblocked. I'm not sure. Look for it. It might still be there. Okay, strong start to the tape. The second song, I believe, is Rain. I have the track list here. Rain we've done. So I hope I remember this, but we're going to put a link right up here so you can watch the Rain reaction if you want to check that out. Rain is actually a song that I really, really enjoy. It was one of my favorite songs early on when I was discovering YoungBoy. I think it's still one of my favorite songs. So yeah, definitely check that out. We're going to go to the next track, which is Sedated. Let's see what we got.
Running by me that smoke while this recording track on.
Oh, almost forgot, guys. I was like, yeah, let me go look at the lyrics here. There are no lyrics here. I'm still looking at the previous lyrics. There we go. Did that look super animated when I was typing that? Was I like, I don't know. I'm conscious about my typing because I can't do the fingers in the right spot, you know. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's go.
I'm in that smoke while this recording track on. I got some dead flowing here with me. What up? I'm a jigger boy. They can't say oh, the bread is jigger. Already on stuff.
DJ Drama.
Miley caps on. Miley on my guns, call me Buddha, baby. Young nigga dressed the Saint Laurent. Like my big brother, we always might kill each other, baby. That's crazy. Come get sedated, yeah. That my baby. I drove fucking crazy, yeah. That my old lady. With her, I got 2 babies, yeah. I'm a Buddha, baby. Miley, she gon' boot up with me, yeah. Slide, tick, tick, this my time. Ew, shit, I blow his mind.
It's interesting. I was just gonna say, like, I'm trying to think if there are a lot of songs I've heard where he has the very under the influence sound and delivery. Like, he sounds like he's very under the influence here, right? Whether that's put on or whether he was actually on. And like some of the newer tracks, you know, I'd mentioned that I was feeling almost a little worried about him because he seemed really out of it in the video, and even the delivery of his rhymes in like his lines in the new songs that we did at times felt like it was very under the influence. So definitely feeling that delivery here on this one, but the song's called Sedated, so it kind of makes sense that this is the type of delivery we're hearing, especially considering what he's talking about. A lot of reference to Molly up here in the chorus. Let's see what we got in the verse.
Come get sedated, yeah. That my baby. I drove fucking crazy, yeah. That my old lady. With her, I got 2 babies, yeah. I'm a Buddha, baby. Miley, she gon' boot up with me, yeah. Slide, tick, tick, this my time. Ew, shit, I blow his mind. Check out how my lamb run. From out the window, slang my aim. Get paid, then I be down, son. Somebody might get robbed tonight. Not make it big inside tonight. My dude's gon' lose her child tonight. Better police on the...
That's a hard line, man. Somebody might get robbed tonight, not make it back inside tonight. Mom Duke's gonna lose her child tonight. Damn, that's hard. That's hard. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of the slurred under the influence delivery. But that line was crazy.
My lamb ring from out the window, slang my aim. Get paid and I be down, son. Somebody might get robbed tonight, not make it back inside tonight. My dude's gon' lose our child tonight. Better police on that many stores, I got a safe life. Fuck it, try banging, I live with nobody's safe life. I'm a rich ass nigga, I don't need hype. Yeah, I ain't got a stone rhythm with it, Jason. Fuck it.
I love when he has like these like you kind of get like what is it, like break the third wall, but break the third wall would be like talking to us in like a movie, so maybe not that, but you almost get like this unpolished behind the scenes when he like talks to Jason, his sound engineer slash producer slash everything else that Jason does. I like it when he kind of references or talks to him in it, because then it makes you feel like you're there for a recording session versus listening to a polished song, right? I do want to say back here, we had the reference, I think this is a GTA reference. The police don't know how many stars I got or something like that. I say 5. So he's saying like 5 stars with the police. If you play GTA, that's serious.
Miley capsicum, Miley on my guns, call me Buddha, baby. Young niggas dressed the Saint Laurent, like my big brother will always might kill each other, baby. That's crazy. Come get sedated, yeah. That my baby. I drive her fucking crazy, yeah. That my old lady. With her, I got 2 babies, yeah. I'm a Buddha, baby. Miley, she gon' boot up with me, yeah.
Out of all these drugs I do, you're definitely the most addictive. You were supposed to be my upper. All you do is bring me down. Now how the hell am I supposed to kick this out?
Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, for sure, I've done Rain. This is on my playlist. I just wanted to make sure, because I was trying to think with Rain, I don't remember DJ Drama saying anything, because now the first song and this song, DJ Drama has had some 2 cents being given here. Anyways, okay. With that song, I do want to say that like the lines that were being said, I do appreciate a bunch of those, but I'm not sure that the heavily under the influence slurred delivery is my favorite delivery. Yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about that right now. Cool. The next track on the list is Get Right. Let's go ahead and pull that up on Genius. Okay. Got the lyrics coming up right here. You know what I'm going to do also is like I'm going to close some of these extra things here, because I feel like they're slowing my computer down. And I feel like it's making my video not smooth. Okay. I think that's better. I just had a bunch of stuff open and I think that it was causing me some issues. Okay, Get Right. Here we go. Ooh. This is a very interesting beat.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what you like. Price ain't panic, it's 2-tone, belly wearing ice. Emotion controller, she know who is I. Fuck.
I definitely pulled up the wrong lyrics here. For sure. I guess he has 2 songs called Get Right. There we go. Get Right, Ma, I Got a Family. He's got 2 songs called Get Right. That's the problem. I was listening to a different one, or the lyrics for a different one there. All right, here we go. I like the start of this beat, though.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what you like. Price ain't panic, it's 2-tone, belly wearing ice. Emotion controller, she know who is I. Fucking the good so long through the night. Smacking her ass like bitch get right. Strapped up bad, won't take my life. Shorty what Chanel will come packing that bitch. Dead ass lie, read my rights. Privately, what got my name burning. They start the back.
This delivery also kind of sounds like he's a little bit under the influence, but not like the last one. Like he's not super slurring. It's just almost like his tone or his pitch sounds a little bit different. I do want to say in this verse, I like the way he switched it up. He started with that first line, strapped up bad, won't take my life. And like he delivered it in a way that you're getting most of the delivery here, which is kind of that melodic rap delivery. But then in the next line, he went very rap, aggressive delivery with the shawty wants to know we come packing that B. And then he went right back to the melodic delivery. So I like change-ups like that. It keeps it fresh. We're going to pull it back so we can hear that again.
I'm packing that bitch, smacking her ass like bitch get right. Strapped up bad, won't take my life. Shorty what you never come packing that bitch. Dead ain't lie, read my rights. Privately, what wrong with this? Nights I fall, I send a bliss. Bullets running on me. Real great nigga pop bad as he. They got my name burning. They start the back. Hey,
Real great nigga pop
that from over there. Hey, lock that door. I said come to the bank. That's normal. But the situation with her not. Whole time I was feeling her. I ain't had no intentions. I'm thugging the bitch. I ready to flex, do my shit.
I mean that section right there. He's like close the door and then there's like gunshots. He's like that's normal. That's normal.
I said come to the bank. That's normal. But the situation with her not. Whole time I was feeling her. I ain't had no intentions, I'm thugging the bitch. I ready to flex, do my shit with her. Hold on, but she was fucking caught up. She know that young boy, and that's the top brother. You ready now, start the story, cut the hood. Tell me what it is. Tell me what you like. Price ain't better get two-tone, belly wearing ice. Emotion controller, she know who is I. Fucking the good so long through the night. Smacking her ass like bitch get right. Fucking alone through the night. Yeah. Like, just get right. Get right.
This beat, I have to say, this beat is crazy. Like, I love this beat. Super, super good. You know what? At the moment, I do feel a little torn. Because I think lyrically, I'm not on the, so far, except for Rain, which, again, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Rain. Except for that song, I feel like lyrically we're not so far on like the topics that I enjoy the most. However, on the flip side, the melodies and the type of delivery that he's giving is definitely the type of YoungBoy that I enjoy more. The only catch being there is the really heavily in the song Sedated, the very heavily under the influence delivery, which I'm not sure. Maybe it would grow on me if I listened to it more, but at the moment I'm gonna say I don't like that the most. We're on Right Now. This is the next track on the list. And okay. It's not pulling up the lyrics. Let's try it again. Right Now, YoungBoy. It'd probably help if I could spell properly. Just trying to type too fast. Okay, here we go. Right Now. Let's do it right now.
After this, I don't want to hear no conversation about who the GOAT is. I'm John Brady. Countless championship rings on these fingers.
Okay, talk your shit. I like the intro to this beat too.
I might pull up with 100 girls with me right now. I'm walking with my niggas from the curve with me right now. I party with expensive diamonds on, I be iced out. She wanna be down for the night out. Do it all on the thing I could still shoot. Only thing I see you and I know you see me. I'm about for the rest of my life, you the only thing I need. All the drug dealers on her. Oh, I just hate that I can't own her.
Listen, man. Right after like giving my 2 cents on the first 4 tracks of the album, we get a track that has that classic YoungBoy melodic, like just knowing exactly what he needs to put into the song delivery, and the beat's fire, the way that he's rapping over it in the chorus, fire. The way that he kind of changed the cadence while he was doing the high-pitched U in the background, and then the cadence on the delivery was a little more faster in a rap delivery. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
That's a violation. Where I'm from ain't no love, we do no relation. Hustle rich, she been with me, this mighty baby. Try to act like I didn't know I drove her crazy. She know I'm a real spell fly, nigga. Come and press on me, I just like the way she vibe. Gotta keep on side of me. $3 million in jewelry inside of the bed. This is a whole nother level.
Okay, I automatically like this song more than all the others except for Rain. Because the chorus is absolutely fire. And on the verse, he's already giving us these variations of delivery. The first 4 lines, he delivered them in this kind of continuous, like, almost like a run-on sentence. Like, there was no gaps. Typically, you have a gap between, like, let's say you have 4-line sequence and 4 bars. Between each of those lines, you would have a gap that kind of tells you, oh, that was line 1. Here comes line 2. Here comes line 3. It's just like a more natural delivery that most people do. And what he did is he kind of removed that gap. So it felt like he was just delivering one straight line, but it was actually these 4 lines across those 4 bars. So super dope delivery there. And then what he did right after, and he went with the like that back and forth is super awesome too. I love this so far.
Gotta keep on side of me. $3 million in jewelry inside of the bed. This is a whole nother level. I'm putting in rotation, me 30 new hoes. Boy, I turned 24, had me 30 new bells. They put me on walking the venue with steps. I ain't click from the start and they got me for hell. She done posted up with me and all my niggas. Slept in the house with me with most of them. I might pull up with 100 girls with me right now. I'm walking with my niggas from the curve with me right now. Party with expensive diamonds on, I be iced out. She won't let me down for the night out. Do it all on the thing I could see you. Only thing I see you and I know you see me. I'm about for the rest of my life, you the only thing I need. All the drug dealers on that. Oh, I like that I can't own.
Wow, can you imagine someone just giving you 10? Go spend it. That'd be dope.
I give a lot of blue bitches. She been with a nigga inside of Gonzalez. I could not spawn her. I'm a flutter with racks when she coming and leaving. I that is in order. The way you rock that, take it a new business, get paid, gon' charge her. They gon' spend all Daytona that I got it on me. I'm burning an article.
Hold up. I like the delivery on that, but I want to see what he said.
The racks when she coming and leaving. I that is in order. The way you rock that, take it a new business, get paid, gon' charge her. They gon' spend all Daytona that I got it on me. I'm burning an article.
Oh, that's fire. I was trying to see what he did there. He said, the way you rock that, take it a new Bentley Scat Pack. I don't charge her. But it's also like I don't charge her like a Dodge Charger. So that was a dope. That's definitely meant because on the next part they're gonna spend it on they're gonna spend on Daytona. Isn't there a Daytona edition of the Charger, or am I making that up? I'm not sure. You guys let me know. I'm not the most up to date on American cars. I like some other cars, but that's okay. I do know some of them, so let me know.
Means on me is $1. I'm working through problems. Right up your arm. I got it on me. I'm burning an article. Means on me is $1. I'm working through.
By the way, that ice got it on me. I'm born in Antarctica. Like, that's how much ice you got? Okay.
Spend all Daytona that I got it on me. I'm burning an article. Means on me is $1. I'm working through problems. Right up your article. Tell them about how I bought her no French Chanel. Turn on big long sticks, they kill. Kickstand on ain't shit I feel. I can step out like 130 inside of my jeans. Got a lot of girls coming and leaving with me. I might pull up with 100 girls with me, right?
I can stuff about 130 inside of my jeans. I don't even know what that looks like. And I feel like you would have to have some pretty big jeans.
I'm walking with my niggas from the curve with me right now. I party with expensive diamonds on, I be iced out. She won't let me down for the night. I do it all on the thing I could see you. Only thing I see you and I know you see me. I'm about for the rest of my life, you the only thing I need. All the drug dealers on that. Oh, I just hate that I can't own it.
Dope.
I must admit, I got a lot of strengths.
Drama's back.
But I got a few weaknesses. It's her. And her.
Okay. For me, right now, it's Rain and then this song right now. This song was, in my opinion, definitely a step above the other songs that we've heard so far. And it's not that the other songs are bad. It's just this was like, this had the full package. So really, really like this song. Let's go to the next one. The next one I believe is McQueen. So let's go ahead and look this up. Cool. There we go. Did I click on that? No, I didn't click on it. There we go. So McQueen, we're gonna go ahead and check this out and see what this is about.
Alexander McQueen, scar, may you look like that on here from London.
Okay. Man, I'm laughing because I was like, before the song started, I was like, okay, this is called McQueen. I was like, I only know two McQueens. I know Alexander McQueen and I know Lightning McQueen. I'm not sure which one we're going to be talking about. This one makes way more sense. But, you know, that's just the craziness that goes on in my head.
I only want no addition. VVA diamonds, I fell out my pen and I stack up that money I get. From the bottom, I'm coming on straight out them trenches. She want me to buy her car, yeah. Feeling like I had a wrong start. Her body got that mad still. That why I'm fitting in chrome hearts. Rich and it's making me feel wrong. Think she said she won't stay with me, but she don't. I got it, you wanna just say what you need. Be with me, I believe you could help me achieve. Test on my face, I got tats on my sleeve. I bang that red, but blue face my AP. Whip got exhaust, but I feel I'm exhausted from grinding.
I banged that red, but blue face. I banged that red, it's like blood, but blue face, my AP. Oh man, tats on my face. I got tats on my sleeve, and like that's not a crazy line. It's just the way that he delivered that in the sequence, the rhyme pattern, the cadence through that part of the verse. We're starting with the verse on this one. We didn't really get the chorus first. So that's also nice to have a slightly different format because it gets tired, right, when you listen to the same format over and over and over again. So I like that change up too. The flow on this verse is fire so far.
I got it, you wanna just say what you need. Be with me, I believe you could help me achieve. Tats on my face, I got tats on my sleeve. I bang that red, but blue face my AP. Whip got exhaust, but I feel I'm exhausted from grinding all day to the night at the house. Lose the truth, not the truth if you open your mouth. Judge a book by its cover, was hard, made it soft. Infinity vision for
Okay, we're getting some clever wordplay here too. I'm not sure if everyone's catching it, but whip got exhaust, but I feel I'm exhausted. So that's a nice play on exhausted. From grinding all day, like that's fine, but right here, lose a tooth, not the truth if you open your mouth, and then judge a book by its cover. What's hard made it soft. Like hardcover, soft cover books, super dope. Like little references and kind of stuff that's being put in here. I like the clever wordplay.
The truth, not the truth if you open your mouth. Judge a book by its cover, was hard, made it soft. Infinity vision for competition. Spin a bank on silly, probably caught me none off. Know that they wish cause they wanna give me. I'm protected from tension with 100 some rounds.
I'm protected from tension with 100 something rounds.
Know that they wish cause they wanna give me. I'm protect from tension with 100 some rounds. Alexander McQueen scar, make it look like that. I'm here from London. She want money, but I want her with me till I'm burning. Leonardo DiCaprio, no cameo on my life. Double our line. Swerving on me back to the store, I need me some ice. Libro to ride, yeah. Fashion from London, imported myself. J on that boy with a gun on my belt. On a plane of one jet to another, that's trauma. Still every day and I giving one kill. Got the money, won't drive it, this moment is time. They copy, I'm shining, I'm on it, I'm grinding. He got caught in that mouth, he wasn't told him no ragged. Got shot in his maggot, I heard. Foreign so bitch, ain't scraping the curb.
Man, you know what? So on this song, I'll be honest, not a huge fan of the chorus, which is normally like my favorite part. But he's killing the verses, like the cadence that he's going with, the like his rapping could be the percussions, it could be the drums. I love when rappers show that ability and the ability to hold that, keep the rhyme schemes, deliver tight, on time. It's just super, super impressive because it's difficult to do. And then on top of that, I was going to say the rhyme schemes that he's going with. So like, I almost feel like I have to like rewind it here, but like, because I feel like I'm not going to remember the lines.
On a plane of one jet to another, that's trauma. Still every day and I giving one kill. Got the money, won't drive it, this moment is time. They copy, I'm shining, I'm on it, I'm grinding.
No, drive it, and timeless, and then shining, grinding. Like, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. He's killing this.
Got caught in that mouth, he wasn't told him no ragged. Got shot in his maggot, I heard. Foreign so bitch, ain't scraping the curb. Posting the bottom, my poke, I said. Down for the count, needed quotes to encourage. They ain't give me no words. I got it, no words. Alexander McQueen scar, make it look like that. I'm here from London. She want money, but I want her with me till I'm burning. Leonardo DiCaprio, no cameo on my life.
Timeless. From head to toe. Word to word. Song to song. Catch up, niggas.
I find drama funny, man. I find DJ drama funny. Yeah, man. I think my opinion stays the same on that one. Like the chorus for me was so. I know it's basic, and sometimes I've mentioned that many times that like actually that can really help a song. And I guess in the scheme of this song, when we're thinking about it, like he did really kill the verses, so it kind of makes sense that you wouldn't want to take away from the verses. But I don't know. I think I was kind of craving something a little bit more from the chorus on that one. But the verses were fire. He like the delivery, the rhyme scheme, everything that I've stated about them was just super awesome. So solid track. We're kind of approaching like the middle part of the album at this point. This is called Lomond Mountain. So I don't know who that is or where that is. I don't know if that's a person or a mountain or like a mountain named after a person. Sounds like a name. I don't know. Whatever. If y'all know, let me know down below. Here we go.
I got a family.
Gangsta Brazil. High inside the mountain solid. Can you hear me from below, man? Ride down the road that I take. All this money, I ain't never lonely.
So it's probably just a reference to a mountain. Like that's what I'm assuming.
That I take. All this money, I ain't never lonely. Hope you didn't lie when you say you're mine. She did got me with dark eyes on a bright night. Bro gon' keep it prolific, cause his life. I can't get distracted, no it's take the prototype. Maybe photomatic, high speed chase, I ain't with the hype. She gon' blow me all night. So I come over, give in. She say all these things I did, made it.
This is one of those things where I really enjoy these moments. And it was a moment in like an earlier song, and I didn't mention it at that time, but I was thinking the same thing. Sometimes the dialect, like the local dialect from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, you get certain sayings or certain ways of speaking that like maybe aren't common in other places. And sometimes I find it's like the switching of words, right? Like instead, like, I don't know, for example, saying, instead of saying I am jealous, you could say jealous am I, and it like works really well. I find that it's mostly only from like Louisiana rappers that I've heard like these flips. I could be wrong. You guys could let me know about that. But he does it a whole bunch. And here he said, she gonna blow up me all night instead of blow me up all night, right? So
Maybe photomatic, high speed chase, I ain't with the hype. She gon' blow me all night. So I come over, give in. She say all these things I did. Made it, I'm a man, I'm this. Don't need no help to raise these kids. Nah, my
made it, I'm the man I'm is, right? So there it is as well. I like it. It's got like so much character to it.
things I did. Made it, I'm a man, I'm this. Don't need no help to raise these kids. Nah, mama star. Sat in the spot and I play with the thought. Come from the jungle straight out the safari. Just like my brother, young nigga, man, hardy. Go to the line and catch shot on the car. Don't even drive, I don't shoulder no part. Try to play with my heart like she got a guitar. California persona, pull up in Ferrari. I want that set with them VVS stones. With brother can valley design on my home. Baby mama, I'm sorry. I'm Chanel in my dog. I might diamond up over, they glue no cone. When fraud, I pray that my daddy come on. For some time, one time, they holding me down. I see through the bullshit. Now I want the view they have from the paint on the wall.
Yo, he's just like, he basically just went into super, super heavy flexing when he said, nah, I'm a star. And then basically everything after that was just like, look at how rich I am. And we know he's doing well. Yeah, I mean, just like lines here, like we have reference to Ferrari, VVS Stones, when my brother come back, designer my home. So put designer all over your home. Chanel, my daughter, diamond her barrette, including her comb. Like it's just super, super just like showing off like, hey man, like I made it. And now I'm gonna show that I made it. Dope.
Inside the mountain solid. Can you hear me from below, man? Ride it down the road that I take. All this money, I ain't never lonely. She told me that she go to Weed State. Grew inside the air, everybody below me. I told her, train my day, don't break, don't lose faith. Stay with that money, you will not be lonely. Rosetta, trendsetter, Jay-Z, ain't no fella created my way. Yeah, I be by whatever, slow down for the better, just stab my face. No lecture like real, cause it meets you that kid. He known for the break in your place. Get it right, I'm known for the stay with a drink. Young boy known for the make sure her heart break. Wonder if she can hear me from below me. I'm on the mountain at the crib in Salt Lake. Stoner, I'm living my life like a loan. 100, I'm with it, whatever it takes. Shot it bogus, her love fake. So I just put it in rotate. Come up for my sunshade. Got GT still by Bentay. Inside the mountain solid.
Got GT still by Bentayga. There's a Bentley GT Continental, and he's saying I have that, but I'm still gonna buy the Bentley SUV Bentayga, however you say it. I don't know. I probably say it wrong all the time. Yeah. Flexing.
Can you hear me from below?
Still flexing.
Ride it down the road that I take. All this money, I ain't never lonely. Hope you didn't lie when you say you're mine. She did got me with dark eyes on a bright night. Bro gon' keep it prolific, cause his life. I can't get distracted, no it's tech the prototype.
I've been working so hard, I ain't even noticed nobody was sleeping next to me. Ask me if I give up. Cause this new money is keeping me so cozy.
So cozy. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, that one was probably a little less down my alley or up my alley. I don't know what the correct way to say that is, down or up. But that's okay. I was very interested to check this one out though. This is Contrell Talk. Right? Not Contrell Speak. Contrell Speak is a different one. I think. Well, maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. But on the Spotify track list, it says that it's called Contrell Talk. So it's only a minute long. So I'm almost wondering if this is kind of like an interlude around the halfway mark of the album, which is not uncommon in albums. So that could be what's happening here. We'll check it out.
Man, honestly, I think the right game. I think the rap game like just slowly like fading away. Like the shit gonna be over with. Like it ain't gonna be the hot thing that it is. Like really, cause I say like the fans like they expect this artist to be. They expecting these people to be too real, and like at the end of the day, you forgetting this person is a human. Every woman got a flaw, every man got a flaw. So basically, once something go down, and this person probably ain't hold up how this nigga or this woman expected them to. So now they feel like he phony. So boom, they move on to the next rapper, and then the same thing go on. But like, dog, you expecting these people to be too real? Like they human, like. The fuck wrong with you? And then you let them pretend to you like they this or they that. I don't know, like Jason, bitch, I'd rather ride in a Honda. I ain't lying.
Yeah. I mean, I completely understand what he's saying. This almost reminds me of those interviews when he appeared on the podcast, and he also, I think, mentioned in the oh shoot, man, was it Billboard interview? I don't remember, but it was a big deal. Anyways, you know, he's speaking along these lines, and I understand what he's saying. I think the only thing I would change is like maybe when he says it as like expecting these rappers to be too real, then people will take that as a negative, that like everybody's fake. I don't think that's necessarily what he meant. I think it's like when he talks about the part about flaws and like, you know, they might not live up to what you think they are. And it's like, I see it all the time with different artists, and it definitely happens with YoungBoy. Like I see it in my comments, and I'm not even like a huge reactor. I'm, you know, like still early on, and like I get decent views, but within my decent views, like a couple thousand, whatever, I get all these comments. And in the comments, I see the split. Like I see the split of people talking about who YoungBoy was originally, who he is now, like what version they like, what they don't like. And it happens all the time, right? Like we have this image of these people, and yeah, I think he's absolutely right in the sense that we have to remind ourselves that they're human. And just like we grow and hopefully change over time and over experiences, they will too. And we have to accept that. We have to accept that that's still them. They just are in a different phase in their life. And because they're in a different phase in their life, they're going to do things and say things and make music that sounds different. So I feel that. And I feel like he's still probably struggling with a lot of this, you know, because I'm sure with the 2 new drops, I was one of those people where I was like, you know, I like parts of it, but not a huge fan of all of it. And I'm sure that a lot of people felt that way. So, you know, I think it's a thing that will always be there. It's just expectation and reality. When they don't match up, there's disappointment, right? Okay, next song, Sport Mode. I was just looking up the lyrics. Let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Chris James, what the fuck?
2200, it's a sport. Get that mind back, hustling like a sport. Mistreat my body, leave my body like it's corpse. Look at these girls, they more better than we were. Shut up, phone, I turned up my taste. I'm in the front and I feel I won't race. I keep it going when I need me a break. Only one person, so much I can take. I'm not a sponsor, so much I can say. If you with me, then you keep it strong.
I like what he did at the beginning there. Comparing the girl to a foreign. I turned up my taste because foreign's typically associated with like higher class, more expensive. I'm in a foreign, I feel I want race. That's interesting too. I might be stretching here, and I do stretch sometimes, so that's okay. But I'm in a foreign, I feel I want race. So like foreign car, I want it to race. But I was wondering also, like if he's saying like because she's foreign, race, like what race somebody is. I wasn't sure if there's a double intended there as well. That would be pretty dope if it is.
Only one person, so much I can take. I'm not a sponsor, so much I can say. If you with me, then you keep it strong. Fucking police, they won't give me a break. They call me top and my alias the same. Now I know you got it out for me, girl. You know I got things for you too. Baby, it's a dangerous ride, but I know that you're dangerous too. No, I'm a gangster. As soon as I walk in, I talk to nobody. Bringing up baddest. I got that shit that'll blood your body. How you been bleeding slow? Bet you know. I got the money and baddest little bitches inside of my home. This makes more jello got on. Bitch, I'm right, I could never be wrong. 2200, it's a sport. You're not mine, bad, hustling like a sport.
I want to say it was very interesting that in the middle of that verse, we kind of hit like this speed bump. Like we were cruising up here, and all of a sudden we hit this speed bump, and the speed was like down here, very slow. You could almost, like, I guess on first listen, if you didn't have reference to the lyrics here, you would almost be curious if you're heading into a pre-chorus or some sort of refrain or bridge before you get into a chorus. That would almost be like the thought on your mind, but according to the lyrics and the way Genius broke it down, this is the verse 1. So that was a very interesting break in the middle of the verse. Again, I like different.
It's a sport. You're not mine, bad, hustling like a sport. Mistreat my body, leave my body like it's corpse. Oh, look at these girls, they more better than we were. Oh, I want you. You do. I'm $1 million nigga, what you want, give it to you. I know you loving my fashion, I turn up you too. Yeah. She for the street, man, it's shorty, I know. But you know me, I turn her to a queen. Expensive the diamonds, I'm changing the climate. I cover her body and brand new Celine. Infinity, life galore.
I like that. See, and this is where he does the A scheme, B scheme, right? So if we say A scheme was the, you know me, I turn her to a queen. And then he spends some time in the middle, goes to a B scheme, expensive the diamonds, I'm changing the climate. Really nice delivery too. I like that type of delivery. Again, it sounds like a drum line. And then he goes back to the A scheme, cover her body in brand new Celine. So that's what rhymed with queen. That was dope.
To the diamonds, I'm changing the climate. I cover her body and brand new Celine. Infinity, life galore, chemistry. I got a all history. Everything ain't about $1, but I come from the bottom. You smelling me? 2200, it's a sport. You're not mine, bad, hustling like a sport. Mistreat my body, leave my body like it's corpse. Oh, look at these girls, they more better than we were. Oh.
Cool. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's like near the top of these songs from this. Like, I think still for me, I'm going to have to say Right Now and Rain. To me, those are just like on a different level on this track, on this tape. Again, not saying the others are bad. Just saying that those to me just were I like those a lot more. This song is called Pay Me. So we're going to check this out. But first, let me pull up the lyrics. Pay me, young boy. Got it. All right, here we go. Let me adjust this here. Okay, cool. Pay me.
I don't be outside like y'all.
Okay.
I'm only there for bags involved.
All right.
I'd rather stay in this booth and hear me out the speakers.
Cool.
You're stuck with that lame shit, get to your galaxy. Oh yeah, my suit is fitted. Your boy John. My phones ain't ready. I got guns in it. I secure the building, don't give a fuck about who up in it. Just tell them pay me in. I'm on my shit, don't try to play me in. Yo, hoe one dick, come tell her, pay me, yeah. I'm in it big because they pay me, yeah. I'm on it, they do it.
I'm only here because they paid me. Again, sometimes he's just too honest, and I'm here for it.
I'm in it big because they pay me, yeah. I'm on it, they do it. Headaches, right through it. Only get one chance, I blew it. Don't want me, no man, I'm good. I know that he just won't see how I do it. Bodies pull up in Balenciaga, I fuck up my hood. Know that I ran that money up my truck inside my hood. Style out this, I run her up inside with stolen goods. Put 'em up, hit him with the Glock, young nigga. Lame man, boy, better not try, nigga. Okay, flood the whole block, young nigga. Tell him hit the phone, he ain't got nothing. What you gonna do? Big B, he put it up with it. Come outside real fast, he'll drop something. Weak ass, so I ain't got nothing. Strong ass nigga, you'll have something. Number one owner, I'll come out that one. Do, I done shot something. Yeah, I got that stick for the cloud, the street. Fresher than Ivory, moving the spring. Started my death, I'm B.O.P. Celine with Celine, lean, codeine. That is some cat herring. No mean degree, I mean. Hold on again, Celine, that's Celine, lean, codeine.
He said 30-something K in her ring. Oh, man. Can you imagine?
That is some cat herring. No mean degree, I mean. Hold on again, Celine, that's Celine, lean, codeine. That's all that I need. Never I trip out a thing. He say my family, I know he ain't loyal to me. But he fuck with them niggas, I'm guessing he think they go harder than me. Galaxy, time of life, this the place to be. I got scars all on my body, but got McQueen all on my feet. I'm the new emperor, Cusco. I'm your highness, all hell YB. Me, you a gangster, always real. Don't be fake like shit I see. They gon' pay me, yeah.
Yo, we have an Emperor's New Groove reference from YoungBoy in a rap song. Cusco, Emperor Cusco, one time.
Me, you a gangster, always real. Don't be fake like shit I see. They gon' pay me, yeah. I'm on my shit, don't try to play me, yeah.
Guys, I'll be honest.
Yo, one dick, come tell her, pay me, yeah.
Wasn't a huge fan of the verse. I love this chorus though. This chorus is fire.
I'm in it big because they pay me, yeah. I'm on it, let do it. From the back, get a grip and get to it. When she tell me go hard, I did it. I ain't following around with these lanes. I'm with the realest young niggas up in it. I'm with them youngins, they shoot at the scene and they know the police probably close in a minute. They don't get no fuck, they be catching they cake. But they burn up there and they changing they linen. My body is at it. Slime at the Maybach bounce like I got hydritis. Had it, looking for the caddy. She wanna take some ass, that's a shame. G6 get her right. Baby, coming right on top of my plane. I can't sleep at night. Fucked up, I got money. They gon' pay me, yeah. I'm on my shit, don't try to play me, yeah.
I felt I enjoyed that verse maybe a little bit more. I do want to point out the rhyme scheme here when he went into exotic, hydraulics, hottie, thotty, narcotics, but the way he said hottie, thotty, like it worked with the same rhyme scheme. I did enjoy that verse a little bit more than the previous one.
Right, baby, coming right on top of my plane. I can't sleep at night. Fucked up, I got money. They gon' pay me, yeah.
This is the best part.
I'm on my shit, don't try to play me, yeah. Yo, one dick, come tell her, pay me, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in it big because they pay me, yeah. I'm on it, let's do it.
Let's go. That's awesome. That's awesome. The chorus. I love the chorus. That's what's awesome to me about that song. The verses were not as great for me personally, but the chorus was on point. Okay, after Pay Me, we have All the Problems. Interesting how like when you read a song title before you've actually heard the song, you kind of like are starting to try and picture like what this song might be about. For me, this goes two ways. This is either him talking about all the problems he has as he's coming to fame and blah, blah, blah. We know he's talked about this a lot. Or this is like, I want the smoke. I want all the problems. I want all the smoke. Like it could be one of these two things is what's going on in my mind. And now we'll see if I'm right. Ooh, this piano's doing some crazy things here.
When you call me, I'll smoke on gas. All getting high, you already know that. Just me and her riding in skip pad. Told no straps, and you know I blow that. Bro want me to buy him a Maybach. I ain't tell him no, man, you already know that. Shorty want me for the whole lot. Now why would I do that? She gon' leave my ass. I need a Bentley on some 4G autos. She want me to sport, she ain't nothing but an IG model. Hey. I need more million. We don't want all the problems. Burn on top of robbers. I don't need for crime stars. Cause I ain't not stopping. Let's get it poppin'.
Sorry. He said bro nem, kind of like phone nem, bro nem, tote revolvers. Ain't no need for Crime Stoppers. Yeah. I mean, if your guys got revolvers on them, I think that's all the deterrent we need. We don't need Crime Stoppers in that neighborhood. And that's just hilarious here. She want me to sponsor her. She ain't nothing but an IG model.
Ain't stuck down in my pocket. Plenty hitters with me and shit. Got big need for crime stars, cause I ain't not stopping. Let's get it poppin'.
Okay.
I got big Nikes and ain't stuck down in my pocket. Plenty hitters with me and she know how I'm rockin'. First and they all big bags. Now once I push the clock in, Lane can't cheat from me. Vibe out with your hoe, she don't sleep with me. Symphony, see what the rhythm bring. I got the remedy. To that back door, young ain't going through the window with a gate on him. Tryna steal a TV or a video game. They ain't feeling this pain, he been home. Ain't nobody even want to throw a peck on him. No hustle, they ain't tryna be wrong. No muscle, he ain't got a gun on him. Got him like, why the fuck he even standing around? Sitting duck when it go down, might die. I'm a hermit, you knowing that he keep fire. Red flag, and you knowing that I bang fire. I be higher than you think, take one try. When you call me, I'm smoking on gas. All you ain't high, you already know that. Just me and her right now, get paid. Told no straps, so you know I blow them. Bro want me to buy him a Maybach. I ain't tell him no, man, you already know that. Shorty want me for the whole lot, now why would I do that? She gon' leave my ass. I need a Bentley on some 4G autos. She want me to sport, she ain't nothing but an IG model. I need more million. We don't want all the problems. Burn on top of robbers, ain't no need for crime stops.
So guys, like the last 4 lines of that chorus, the delivery he goes into, we're gonna pull it back because we gotta hear that.
Do that, she gon' leave my
right here.
I need a Bentley on some 4G autos. She want me to sport, she ain't nothing but an IG model. I need more million. We don't want all the problems. Burn on top of robbers, ain't no need for crime stops.
All this hard work, all this dedication, all this consistency, all these hours we grind to get to the top, just to be ruled by all these problems. Y'all niggas ain't been through what we been through. They tried too many times to take it from me, and we still here. YB, DJ Drama.
Oh, sorry. Whoopsies. Oh, that's a song that comes a little bit later. Not yet. Chose. Yeah, all the problems. So yeah, it was definitely like it was definitely one of the options that I thought it was. Actually, like a couple of the lines even made me think it could have actually been both. So maybe it was a double just in that sense. All right, so next up we got Chose. Yeah, let me pull up the lyrics. YoungBoy, there we go. And let's get into it.
God chose this for us.
$1 million in dough for $1 million cologne. Kick up out of my home, she too medicated, I ain't feeling that, nah. Take on the bottom, the Cartier press. Gotta put that shit on, go. Come out the top and I shoot. Check out, I'm cocking this loot. Turning us up, bad and on charts. Yeah, I want the money and the power, you keep the respect. Just don't get hit with the tape. I got the bitch riding around in the front with a check. No, she be giving me neck. Drill rap, tune that stick right around, catch it. I be hop out, play hockey wild. Got a purple nose, look like I made the honor round. Kicking this shit, sound like I got my own. You expose that truer, leave me alone. Pick it up, go right back out in a minute. Young boy laying the slime his minutes. Check out and do it, the fool get pity. Come out the top and I shoot. Check out, I'm cocking this loot.
Man, that ooh, that high pitch ooh that he's doing, that's kind of like playing, like, I guess layered on top of the lines he's singing in the chorus. Man, that it sounds angelic.
Turning us up and on top. They know that I'm chosen. I'm on her, just give me a Trojan. From the back to the side, got a pose. My everyday watches put Texas and rollies. No correct me for ticks. Bitch, take a shot of my neck. I ain't even try to flick. It's a whole nother chick. It's a whole new dick. I'm Johnny asses on my Atlanta. And 100 grand to my Swiss. Split a brand fit with her friends. Walk out the border and jump on a jet. I'm fucking them up.
Sprinter van filled with her friends.
Swiss. Split a brand fit with her friends. Walk out the border and jump on a jet. I'm fucking them all, the best. Skeet on her breast, bitch, I'm a mess. She a cadet, I am a vet, I ain't doing no stress. Oh, I'm turning and turn, you see. Please don't break our privacy. You a fan. Behind lesser things, chose them like they close to me. Like I am not worth anything. Handbags, everything grown. 1 million in dough for 1 million cologne. Kick up out of my own, she too medicated, I ain't feeling that, nah. Take on the bottom, the Cartier press. Gotta put that shit on, go. Ooh. Come out the top and I shoot. Check out, I'm cocking this loot. Turning us up, they no chose. Yeah.
Once again, for me, I'm going to say that the pre-chorus chorus combo definitely made that song for me. The verses, you know what it was about this one? I think some of the stuff he was talking about in the verses probably not my favorite topics that he talks about. And to be honest, like, not that I want the whole album to be like mono topicked, like talking about just the one thing or one, set of things. But I do wish there was a little bit more like Rain on this album. Just because that song, again, I just am a really big fan of that. I'll probably listen to that after I finish this album reaction just so I can listen to it. But let's check this out. We're still going here. YoungBoy, Rose Gold. Rose Gold is the next track because... No, it is the next track. The one after this, I admit, we've actually already done, so I will make sure I put a card up for that after we do Rose Gold. But we got Rose Gold first. Let's hit it.
Tell them niggas stop my own way, I'm good. Tell them.
Hold up.
Tell them niggas stop my own way, I'm good. Tell them I don't need no award, I'm hood. I don't wanna fuck, tell the bitch, let's do it. Rolls Royce and Builder, she thought they were canes. Jump in the Bentley, I jump off a plane. Swerving the fan, I'm still ducking the cam. The shit fuck a pamper, they bring up my name. Not wearing white, everything rose gold. Got a nut nigga hoe tryna take my son.
I'm the shit. F a pamper, they bring up my name.
Rolls Royce and Builder, she thought they were canes. Jump in the Bentley, I jump off a plane. Swerving the fan, I'm still ducking the cam. The shit fuck a pamper, they bring up my name. Not wearing white, everything rose gold. Got a nut nigga hoe tryna take my soul. Put it in the paddock and it came 2 tones. Cartier bracelets with Jacob and Cole. Sit up and coat, hoping this plane giant keep a nigga hard cold. Fuck nigga want you to say you want smoke. Fuck on these hoes and stay fresh like the Pope. Shoot the Glock like I'm shot. Global don't need no Wi-Fi. She know I ain't doing shit for 100,000. Fuck em, go tell them I'm hot. I'm ready to blow, I'm popping. $1 million, I'm turning it down. 100 million, I'm chasing it down. Controlling my business inside of my home.
So we know that that's a number that's important to him, the 100 million. I think people were helping me with the context too, and saying that that's kind of the number in his mind, that if he achieves that, then he can stop making music and all this other stuff.
I'm turning it down. 100 million, I'm chasing it down. Controlling my business inside of my home. Rich nigga, Billy sitting dead cause I'm about to drive around. Case in the feds and I'm waiting for his car. Celine color red looking like 7 pounds. Jimmy Choo green and my APS matching my shorts. Got them both in the color of brown. Hold up, none of the whole thing rose gold. Sitting I think while I'm watching the time. Making that locally, hoe I ain't regular. Fucking me don't make a difference because they ain't scared of us. Every contestant I buried them. Relapping whenever they say they ahead of us. Grind all day, I don't do no clubbing. Pushing who button, they'll turn off. Ay. Remember I said only you can trust. Cut those slimes just like my cousin. Tell them niggas stop my own way, I'm good. Tell them I don't need no award, I'm hood. I don't wanna fuck, tell the bitch, let's do it. Rolls Royce and Builder, she thought they were canes. Jump in the Bentley, I jump off a plane. Swerving the fan, I'm still ducking the cam. The shit fuck a pamper, they bring up my name. Not wearing white, everything rose gold. Got a nut nigga hoe tryna take my soul. Put it in the paddock and it came 2 tones. Cartier bracelets with Jacob and Cole. Sit up and coat, hoping this plane giant keep a nigga hard cold. Fuck nigga want you to say you want smoke. Fuck on these hoes and stay fresh like the Pope.
Yeah, Believe it or not, even though I didn't really stop this one, I'm gonna say this one's higher up on my list in terms of tracks from this album because the beat was something that I really, really enjoyed on this. And he kind of kept like this constant cadence and delivery on it for the majority of the song, which I also enjoyed. So that was a good one for me. I think that's definitely on the better half of the album, in my opinion. And again, this is just my opinion. I'm sure some people absolutely love this. I'm sure some people don't like it. This is just life. Next up, we have Change on Me. This is because we have already done I Admit. That is a song with Nicki Minaj. If you have missed that reaction, if you're newer to the channel, I will put a card up here somewhere where the last card was, so that you can watch that. Yeah, let's make sure we pull up the lyrics. Change on me, YoungBoy, young B-boy. That's completely wrong. Change on Me. There's two songs. There's one that's called Changed on Me and one that's called Change on Me. So we're doing Change on Me. All right, here we go.
You know what's crazy? I changed for you. You didn't think it was possible. Only for you to change on me.
Then I stayed on with you just for you to change on me. I ain't get my all for you just to up and change on me. Pull up on me, you know I can't leave. Get to that green, ain't nothing to me. Everything about you be one of a kind. Whenever I leave, I keep you with me. Lean back, Mercedes Benz flow. No friends, I chase that dough. Ooh, when I peep, I see you the closest I've been to my time. Feeling like the world on me, and they can't seem to see who I'm. Who I'm working so that I can be. You don't love me, so what you say? I be beefing, I don't promote peace. They'll die, they ever come this way. Come and let me hold you in front.
I be beefing, I don't promote peace. They'll die if they ever come this way. Oh my God.
I be beefing, I don't promote peace. They'll die, they ever come this way. Come and let me hold you in front of my fireplace. Conversation about shit that the blog say. Yeah. You tell me don't worry, it be okay. Ask me about a bitch and it went the wrong way. Keeping my calm when these people come around and be making me not wanna be out. Changing my fashion, go up a shalom. Swag the highs will never come down. Smoking on something too strong for me. I feel like that it's gon' fall. I don't even trip, I repeatedly chief. I roll up another right now. I'ma go pour me some drink up right now. I was the one who they tried to hold down. I was the rose that grew out the ground. Double R truck and I paid $350. I'ma forever put on for the now. When he had low, I'ma lift for my dog.
Yeah, Rolls Royce, like the Rolls Royce truck. I know it's probably like a weird car to have as like your dream car, but like just as a bigger person, I just feel like sports cars are like not realistic for me. Like I would love like growing up, like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Corvettes are super awesome. I saw a Corvette the other day. I was at a dealership, not for myself. I was there for something else, but I got to see it while I was waiting, and man, they're so beautiful. Like I would love to drive it. But I just feel like with my size, like it's just not a good fit. So I like the bigger cars. I like the SUVs. I like the big, truck type stuff. And so like for me, the ultimate dream would be a Rolls Royce Cullinan. Like, it's such a beautiful car. It's like handcrafted. They're put together by hand. So it's not assembly line, like machine put together. It's just different. And like, but it's expensive. Like as he mentioned here, $350. That's how much they cost. They're over $300,000 for that truck, for the Rolls Royce truck. But that's like maybe someday if I win the lottery or something. I don't know.
Right now, I'ma go pour me some drink up right now. I was the one who they tried to hold down. I was the rose that grew out the ground. Double R truck and I paid $350. I'ma forever put on for the now. When he had low, I'ma lift for my dog. Late through the night, you the one I call. I'm ready whenever you wanna get serious. Then I stayed on with you just for you to change on me.
So I am going to say a criticism here. And this is something this is not just YoungBoy. This is the genre as a whole. I'm not a huge fan when like we go off topic. Like I listen to the chorus and I get a very clear direction of the topic of the song. But then we get to the verses, and I'm like, is he still talking about the same topic as the song? And that's the only part that I dislike in this genre of music. I just wish that we would hold topics a little bit better. But it happens with every artist in this genre. Like, there's always random stuff going on and like different directions instead of the topic that's at hand. And I wanted to voice it here because the chorus really strikes a nerve for me. Like, did I stay down with you just for you to change on me? I didn't give my all for you to just up and change on me. And this just reminds me of like my last, before I met my incredible wife, my previous, serious relationship. I felt this way like super, super hard because I was just like, I was in a situation where I felt that the other person was doing this. And, so I just kind of wish that the verses were a little bit more on topic with that. But, yeah, let's keep going.
Did I stay down with you just for you to change on me? I ain't give my all for you just to up and change on me. That's that pain. Rolls Royce umbrella to get through the rain. Flooded AP and ain't giving no time. Live show I don't wanna sing. Don't care about the money, I'm turning it down. She bad, so you know I turn her up. For the night in, know that I'm turning around. I hate that she can't hold in the sound. Know that she been all across the town. Pull up on me, you know I can't leave. Get to that green, ain't nothing to me. Everything about you be one of a kind. Whenever I leave, I keep you with me. Lean back, Mercedes Benz slow. No friends, I chase that dough. Ooh, when I peep, I see you the closest I've been to my time. Feeling like the world on me, and they can't seem to see who I'm. Who I'm working so that I can be. You don't love me, so what you say? I be beefing, I don't promote peace. They'll die, they ever come this way.
That's hard. They'll die, they ever
Did I
come
stay
this
down
way.
with you just for you to change on me? I ain't give my all for you just to up and change on me.
I got a family. I had to change for him. Bobby, drum.
Legendary. Okay, cool. Remember, I told you guys I was getting back to the long reactions. I was very torn. I was 50-50 about breaking this reaction into two parts. Maybe I should have. I'm not sure. But this is the first video I'm recording since 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. So, oh, that's Like a Jungle. We've seen Like a Jungle, but not King of the Jungle. Sorry, I got distracted. So the fact that the first one I'm recording after a couple weeks of not recording is one that's going to probably be about an hour and a half. It's a pretty intense task. I am feeling a little tired at this point, but we have 4 songs left, so we can do this. I'm going to try to finish my drink here. It's got caffeine in it, and it's going to get me through. So let's pull this up. I did forget to pull up the lyrics. And there we go. Pull that up. Cool. Here we go.
Let's just compare the rap game to the jungle.
Okay.
When we come through, 17. I'm pounding on my chest like King Kong. These other niggas turning to circus freaks.
Now I'm ready to rumble. I'm the king of the jungle. I just entered the game and I'm going to have time with a whole lot of puns. I ain't finished school, mama had nothing to say.
I like the beat, even though I do feel a little bit like there's a lot going on in it. But I like the beat, and I think what made me like it more was the way that YB came into that with the "Now I'm ready to rumble."
Now I'm ready to rumble. I'm the king of the jungle.
Oh, I love
I
it.
just entered the game and I'm going to have time with a whole lot of puns. I ain't finished school, mama had nothing to say. Still got up, I got it either way. Took time out for the train, my fate. Fugazi, that's all that I'm seeing these days. My house big and it's sitting on my control the compound and I am you. Oh, it is. Got them all messing power. Ready to slide, let me tell you about it. Oh, my corporate bird vertical vert. Let's do it. I stay with that sip in my body. Let's do it. Stacking it up, I won't fumble. I gain. That's a whole lot of blue money. Can't forget, I spent the same on the ring. She never once bought a sip about a thing. She wants some lean, and that's just a small thing. Having it, tapping it, bottle for Medicaid. Fresh at night, I pull up in the belly feet. Fresh as fuck, I look like that on 7 keys. Stay with a P, come from chasing my dream. Now I'm living this shit, got more water than sea. Got more tortoise than me, how the fuck you expect you better? I'm a slime, they around here, a real step. Real main man when you come from the street. Same amount of calls as a tax company. Get off, I was risen, another I be, and another I die. I ain't with the facade. In my granddaddy house, but he moved out and now forever reside. Plenty sticks in the yard. Now I'm ready to roam. I'm the king of the jungle.
This is interesting. He says, get off house arrest. In the north I'll be, in the north I'll die. I ain't with the facade. But I also feel like he said in an interview that he would never go back. So I'm curious. I'm curious about that. See, I missed this part. Same amount of cars as the tax company. Oh, that's a lot of cars, man. You got a lot of cars.
Now I'm ready to roam. I'm the king of the jungle. I just entered the game and I'm going to have time with a whole lot of pawns. I ain't finished school, mama had nothing to say. Still got up, I got it either way. Took the time out for the train, my face. Full gaze of that's all that I'm seeing these days. My house big in the city, I'm more. Control the compound and I am you. Oh, it is. Got them all maximum power. Read this line, let me tell you about it. Oh. My corporate vertical vibe. Let's do it. I stay with that sip in my body. Let's do it. Stacking it up, I won't fumble. I gain. That's a whole lot of blue money. All mine. Caval in my carpet, Chanel in my sheets. Shiny lip finish, spin racks on my piece. I ain't talking about jewelry, my nigga. I'm talking about art. I'm just watching my value increase. King in my home, all hell to me. At the crib, as you see, my little girl bring me peace. I came up out cheap, I roll up and I cheat. Stay on top of they next to that lizard. Can't majesty, I'm your highness. Your diamonds are right to finance. 8,000 square feet.
Okay, so this is the part that I was listening for in the first verse, and I'm hearing it again in the second verse, and this is the beat. So I like the beat until this part. And I don't know how you guys feel about this. This part that's kind of added in on the previous line, I'm going to pull it back so we can hear it. It almost reminds me of, you guys know that song, Fireflies? You would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies. Something like that. The beat from that one, that's kind of what it sounds like. And I just find that that's taking it over the top. Now, remember, at the beginning of the song, I said the beat sounds like it could be too busy. And I feel like the balance was like right there until this piece comes in. And I think it just tips it over the top and the beat gets too busy in this part.
At the crib, as you see, my little girl bring me peace. I came up out cheap, I roll up and I cheat. Stay on top of they next to that lizard. Can't majesty, I'm your highness. Your diamonds are right to finance. 8,000 square feet, can't find me. With the front trying to find my mind. When no miles on the belly, ain't no need for the drive. At the day back train, hustle on the cop side. I'm alone, I ain't friendly, I ain't trying to be your partner. Already everything, all bees in the castle. Now I'm ready to roam. I'm the king of the jungle.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the only thing I dislike. I also feel like with the verses, there was a couple parts where I found it a little bit distracting. And the thing is, like, I feel with YoungBoy, he almost does it on purpose, where sometimes he'll, like, if this is the beat, if this is the part of the beat that you're supposed to hit on, he'll go a little bit behind it, a little bit in front of it. And a lot of the times when he does it, I like it because I find that it's different than what you expect. And again, I like when you keep it fresh. There's so many songs out there. Like, if every song sounds the same, it would be so boring. But on this song, I found it a little bit distracting when he was going before and after the beat. So that made it a little bit harder for me to enjoy too. Yeah, for sure.
I just entered the game and I'm going to have time with a whole lot of pawns. I ain't finished school, mama had nothing to say. Still got up, I got it either way. Took the time out for the train, my face. Full gaze of that's all that I'm seeing these days. My house big in the city, I'm more. Control the compound and I am you. Oh, it is. Got them all maximum power. Read this line, let me tell you about it. Oh. My corporate vertical vibe. Let's do it. I stay with that sip in my body. Let's do it. Stacking it up, I won't fumble. I gain. That's a whole lot of blue money. All mine.
You niggas be telling false tales. Lion Kings. You're not seeing why I be in the jungle.
Yeah, that was funny. They're telling false tales, Lion Kings, like lying kings, but Lion Kings. And then see in the jungle. That was dope. Nah, yeah. So I think I said what I wanted to say about that. I think we should move right along to the next song. This looks like it's with a feature, which I feel like YoungBoy doesn't do super often on his albums. Like it's few and far between. And again, like on this mixtape or album or whatever it is, we had two features, Nicki Minaj and Yeet. I don't know who Yeet is. I don't think I've ever heard a song from Yeet. Yeet. But why don't we go ahead and check it out and see what we got, I guess. Oh, look up the lyrics. I should be used to it by now, right? Don't text back, YoungBoy. There we go. Cool. Here we go. We're going to check it out. It's 2 minutes with the feature. That's interesting. Oh.
I upgraded my linen, B.O.P. don't do no simping. I really don't want you up beside my mentions. Get inside, I start digging. Know you feeling me inside your kidneys. I had the grind and ain't take me a minute. They was talking about me cause my clothes was dingy. Hand-me-downs I used to wear for my cousin. I used to ride with the slimes in the Pontiac. I got this shit in position, them quarterback pennies I put around my neck, make a Cartier. Cartier watch is not even a starter pack. All in my sleep, I get steak after steak. I get the money like that.
Hey.
Hit it from her back, she like that. Hit me trippin', I don't even text back. Looking too close, just picking, tryna turn up my sweat.
Oh man, I like the attitude. I like the character of like delivery that's coming in here. I like the say it and then let it breathe. Say it. I don't know. There's something about this one so far that I really like, and I do want to say in the verse, him referencing the rags to riches. You guys know I'm a sucker for rags to riches. I think those are my favorite types of lines in songs. So
even text back, looking too close, just picking, tryna turn up my sweat.
yeah,
I want the money like that.
yeah.
I'm gon' get it, watch how quick I come back. I get the money like that. They won't see my sweat, get into the bag, no jet lag, straight like that.
I'm Mr. Ozzy with X, bitch, I'm booty like Swerving and dabbing that bitch, I'm gon' crank on like I got some twisted and crazy to kill you, that get you like I made a meal every day of this week, bitch, I'm rich like I'm in the swerve, I'm in the fragrant bitch. I'm at the top of this shit like I'm big old Pimpin'. You broke, little bitch, we in the big boy leash to cannon pennies. I was just talking to girl, fly with the birds, or fly with the cranelis. I was just talking to demon, he told me go get it, he told me it's endless. I'm not your friend, you too easy, cousin, bitch, and no, not friendly. I just been booted up for like 60 days, but you know I been heavily. And you know that's why I do not reply, little bitch, so why is you testing me?
I get the money like that.
So that's my first encounter with the artist Yeet. As you guys know, I don't like to make snap judgments on people I'm hearing for the first time. I think his style was interesting. I think it did make it a little bit hard to understand. And being the first time I'm hearing him, I'm imagining that if I was to hear him a few more times, I would get a little bit better. I do feel like he used a lot of just sounds, which again, I'm mixed feelings. It's my first time hearing him. I don't know if that's his typical style or if that's what he did for this song. But yeah, that's the first time we've heard him.
Do not reply, little bitch, so why is you testing me?
I get the money like that.
I love this chorus.
Hit it from her back, she like that. Hit me trippin', I don't even text back. Looking too close, just picking, tryna turn up my sweat. I want the money like that.
Yeah.
I'm gon' get it, watch how quick I come back. I get the money like that. They won't see my sweat, get into the bag, no jet lag, straight like that.
Cool. Yeah, that was dope. I really, really enjoyed the chorus. Just the style of delivery on it, and again, what YoungBoy was talking about, like him talking about wearing the raggedy clothes, and you know, all that stuff, the hand-me-downs. Like I love stuff like that. I think it's some of my favorite content in music. All right, guys, we got 2 songs left, so let's not waste any time. Let's get into those right now because we are approaching the hour-and-a-half mark, and I did want to try to limit this to 1.5 hours. Looks like it's going to be tight. We might go a little bit over, but that's okay. That's usually what happens. Here we go. Act a Fool. The only song Act a Fool that I know is Ludacris.
They like, ooh, you not no fool. No, I'm on drink, but you know I don't leg, I got my tool. Shorty, no, I want her friend too. That's a new coupe I drive on Jigaboo. Dope in the speaker, he found him a way for to get it. He did it all off of digital. I keep it exquisite, I'm straight from the trench. We leaving no witness whenever we get it. Flooded with diamonds, I call it her Pikachu. Crab bees, it look like I do rituals. Billy Keys, told him fuck him, go get his crew. Cause you already know what them hitters do. Rich head nigga, he got your hoe. Flooded my diamond on top of these bitch. I wanna fuck in the side of the road. Put that on Dave, I ain't buying no Fendi. Leaving one stretched up inside of the city. Stun on your hoe, I got go yeah than me. I got them diamonds, they look like strawberries. They sitting, they shining on top of my pen. Like, ooh, you not no fool. No, I'm on drink, but you know I don't leg, I got my tool. Shorty, no, I want her friend too. Shorty, no, that's a new coupe I drive on Jigaboo.
I'm gonna say, man, like the beat is super, super menacing, which I like. I like when the beat kind of sets that type of tone, and the verses, he's definitely matching that menacing feel. So, yeah, all right.
Love a fucker, cuffin' thuggin' that hoe. Pull up in Honda, then they shoot at the door. Cousin Scully a gunner. They think that P.A. the devil. This hoe wanna give me a soul. Bagging green through the day on the step. Exxon McQueen. That Mason Margello won't squash, you go talk to the reverend. They like, woo.
I feel like that's the second time. So I feel like he had that reference in a different song as well. Like this exact line, or very similar to this exact line. And this is where, like, you know, I think when he's recording these projects, he puts out so many projects. It's like, it would make sense that when he does put out a project, you hear some very, you hear specific references and maybe just things that he talks about repeated in multiple songs, because this is what's on his mind as he's doing this session of recording these, recording this like mixtape or whatever, or this album. So it makes sense.
They think that P.A. the devil. This hoe wanna give me a soul. Bagging green through the day on the step. Exxon McQueen. That Mason Margello won't squash, you go talk to the reverend. They like, woo, you not no fool. No, I'm on drink, but you know I don't leg, I got my tool. Shorty, no, I want her friend too. That's a new coupe I drive on Jigaboo. They like, woo.
I ain't gonna lie.
They like, woo.
I've been acting a fool out here. Them niggas ain't wanna let me back in. But guess what?
They like, woo.
I still got the combination. Who been letting all these whack niggas in recently anyway? Well, I guess I gotta be gatekeeper again.
Who's he talking about?
DJ Drama.
DJ Drama. Man, that takes me back when I hear DJ Drama, especially once he like did his DJ Drama right there. When I hear Gangsta Grizzles, it takes me back, man. All the mixtapes and stuff I listened to growing up. So I'm yeah, that part's very nostalgic for me. Going into the last track, we are an hour and 27 minutes, so we are going to go over the hour and a half mark, but that's okay. This is the last song. This is called Kick It. And I see down here, because I searched Kick It, I see Rebels Kick It, which is one of my favorite songs from YoungBoy. Really big fan of that song. That is on AI YoungBoy 2, which is the album that I said I was going to do next. So if you guys agree with that, comment down below. You probably already commented down below, because I mentioned earlier that that's what I'm going to do next. So here we go. Final song of the mixtape. We made it.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
We go.
This made back my trophy. Legendary like Kobe. I'm on her, she bogus. She leave me no notes. They gon' never understand me. What my mama told me.
Hey, fire.
So I won't never show no love. summer. I'm leaving once it's done. Putting that bagage in my lungs. I'm trying to heal my pain. I just got crossed and it burned. On my lover, it's okay though, cause I feel good. Shorty sticking on my side, yeah, right as she should. Tryna keep my head off, yeah. Tryna go somewhere where the blood don't do no shit. Hold on, kick it. Rich bitch on Sunset. Probably on her 6 bins. Who speak, I just say hi to him. Probably wondering how I been. Wake up and dress myself, don't need no stylist. No. I'ma burn shit out if I win, I fit it. Polo trucks can't fit these rich. We can go out night, got too many bitches. I ain't worried about that, probably stressed about bitches. Got my gun on sight in the bin on the kitchen. I don't even eat this big, came in a fish. Put a note to my house with a pool in. On the draw all night, she gon' stand up living. See my drink, I ain't leaving, I'ma steady keep sipping. Still talking, I don't want, I'ma steady keep missing.
Is that the... Oh, okay, that's the pre-chorus. I was going to say, I really enjoyed the this line here. Got my gun on sight in a Benihana kitchen. I don't even eat this. Ben came here fishing. That was a nice little reference right there. I thought that was cool. Yeah.
This a place ain't rollin'. This may back my trophy. Legendary like Kobe. I'm on her, she bogus. She leave me no notes. They gon' never understand. What my mama told me.
I do like the last line of the chorus. They gonna never understand me. That's what my mama told me. Yeah. All right, guys. We made it to the end. We're at 1 hour, 31 minutes. So right around the time that I thought it was going to take. What do I think of the album in a very quick nutshell? I'm going to say, like, that's a mixed feelings for me. I'm not going to say that I think that the entire thing was something that I super enjoyed. I think every song kind of had elements that I liked a lot. But as a whole, if I was to look at this, I would only choose maybe 3 or 4 songs out of this track list that I would want to go and listen to after this. For the rest of them, I enjoyed listening to them during this, like, in this moment. And there's a lot of YoungBoy songs. There's a lot of other artists, Nicki Minaj, whoever else it might be, songs that I enjoy listening to for the purpose of the channel. But there's only a few that I select for myself. And on that, I think there's probably 3 songs that I would choose, 3 or 4 songs I would choose to put on my playlist to listen to. One of them is already on my playlist, Rain. So that's how I felt about that album. I am planning on doing AI YoungBoy 2 next. So if you guys agree with that, comment down below, let me know. And if you've made it this far, then I feel like it's okay for me to mention, because I don't ask for subscribers. But what I will mention is that we are trying to get to 10K before my birthday, which would be super awesome. Whoops. We are at just under 8,800 right now. So we need about 1,200 subscribers in the next month. And I think we can do it. You guys want to help me out? That'll be awesome. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.